I'll tell you what. I'm screaming, not Siri, play Let It Snow. Shelby Shub, what a damn night. What up, KK? Oh, that was nothing. Eric is here. Before I start, then since Eric is here, I didn't see him come in, but if he is here, then lovely. If he would like to just come up and have like a normal conversation, I would be totally open to that. I'm not gonna like be aggressive, or honestly, I don't know much about him. I've seen obviously live streams and clips or whatever, but that's crazy. I feel like if I was 2K, you would have stayed longer. But I understand, Mandy. It's okay, baby. Love you. Talk soon. So, I'm just kidding. So, yeah. For those who are not understanding who Eric is, Eric is, I guess, I don't even know if he still is considered this, because the way that the fucking tides turn over there, I guess is like one of Faith's good friends now. Him and his girlfriend are, which his girlfriend is going to be featured in this clip, or this what we're about to watch for a part of it. So I think that a lot of people, this is where I'm gonna like be a little bit split, right? I think a lot of people, like earlier people in the chat were saying, she's very heavily influenced or easily influenced. And I do think that we all are. I think that I am. I think that, I think if you came right here, right now, and you chopped up, not tonight, I haven't. I mean, yeah. I want to come. Okay. Cool. I do think that those things can be true. However, I also think that Faith is extremely fucking intelligent. And I think that she does a lot of things on her own. She's grown. Hi, Faith. And I think that people would like to pretend that not much, girly, just, we're just kind of trying to figure things out, I think. Yeah. Like a bad habit.
Like, I'm confused.
What's that?
You unfollowed me and then followed me again.
So I didn't unfollow you, Faith. I have 4 accounts, so I follow you on my other account. This account was on an account ban warning for 90 days until a strike fell off. But I also didn't meet you over here. I met you on Favorited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we battled once, so
No, never battled on here. I've never talked to you on here until today. But I do follow you on my other account. But
yeah, we battled on Favorited.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we had I said in the beginning, I felt like we had a really great conversation.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you can pick my brain.
Well, I mean, I kind of want to like, I guess what I was saying earlier is kind of what I said to you in that Favorited live, right? Is that I think that a lot of times, these TikTok streams, one, they become extremely chaotic. There are hundreds of people in the chat and the comments are moving. And then you, or whoever is bringing people up, there's, five,
There's
six,
people
seven, eight
going
people up there, and everybody feels like whatever they have to say is the most important. So everybody's
yeah,
talking.
and they feel entitled to their opinions, and they're screaming at me and they're yelling.
Well, they are entitled to their opinion, but they should wait their turn.
Yeah,
They should,
they're
everybody should
just
like,
screaming and yelling and not.
yeah. And so, kind of what I was saying earlier before you came in was that when I was watching things previously, this was like a couple of months ago when I first started kind of following the whole thing, was that I didn't feel like I didn't feel like the communication was effective or that people even really had good intentions
Oh yes,
with
definitely.
with coming up into the boxes and like kind of berating you and or like kind of chastising you like do I think that their feelings were valid? Yeah, I mean, I think there were some people who were just really genuinely hurt. I think they really believed in you and they wanted the best for you, and I think a lot of them naively gave when I'm not really sure what they were giving to, because to my knowledge there wasn't really any plan of action in place.
Well, there was actually. Um,
Okay, do you want to?
yeah. First of
Yeah,
all, I've never given the timeline about when I wanted to move. There was no actual date given. It wasn't September 15th, 2025 at 6:02 p.m. I just said I wanted to move.
right.
That was it. And I did. I moved out for 30 days into a nursing home.
Can you just pause really quickly?
Yeah.
Just real quick. I want to just set a little bit of precedence and boundaries with people in the chat. I understand that you guys are used to these fucking chaotic lives where everybody just runs amok and everybody's commenting all this crazy ass shit and people are yelling and people are this and people are that. We're going to be respectful of one another. We're going to chill the fuck out. I don't need you to spam comments either. Just relax. I know that some of you have said the same things over and over and over again to her, and I get it. Trust me, I'm not exactly, after seeing what I've seen over the last week and a half with her in certain boxes and hearing the things that I've heard and receiving some clips from favorited of things that she has said about some people. I'm not exactly like the most thrilled, but I do feel like everybody deserves to be heard. And I think that whether it is people who are against her or people who are supposedly for her, everybody fucking speaks over her. Um, and so can we just,
Yeah.
I just wanted to just put that out there to y'all. Let's just like, well, I promise you, I'm not like any of these other folks. The
Yeah, I
questions
know.
are gonna get asked. So, all right, go ahead, girl.
Um, the timeline was never it was going to move out at this date and this date and this date, and it was never set. And what I will say is that housing is a very difficult thing to come across, fully accessible outside of my parents' home. But that doesn't mean that the desire and the intention ever change. The fact that people have said, oh, well, you didn't. The GoFundMe, yeah, I can understand that. It was $395 at the end of it, and that was never going to be
That's what was
enough.
left.
No, that was what I was given, in total.
Wait, hold on one second. So the GFM, yeah, I know they don't like when we say that. I always get a restriction because they think I'm trying to
I'll
raise
stop.
them. No, you're good. I was just trying to say GFM, but that you don't have to. Whatever. So you're saying you only raised like $400 from it?
Yes, and I have proof of it.
Okay. Why are people saying it's like somewhere around 19K?
Because 19K is what I took home on the Meet Me platform as a
Okay, and
student over 5 years.
that's another streaming platform.
That's what I took home over the course of 5 years. That 90K that everyone talks about, I made about,
So
realistically, on Meet Me, every million is $2,500. I made 19 million. So $2,500 times 19.
So I guess I'm a little confused. So
Yeah.
is what where you went
The
from
GoFundMe
19?
is
No, no, no. Mhm.
the
What
GFM.
the whole total of 90,000? What is that?
There is no 90,000. I've never made $90,000 in my life. I
Were they trying to say you made 90,000 like coins or like?
no,
Mhm.
like dollars, like cash money.
Mhm.
Realistically, I
Mhm.
have made
I got it.
about 40,000, but I spent 60 in
Okay.
gifting people,
And what did you spend the 60 on?
back of my own money and converted coins.
And what are you considering like your own money?
The money I had from my job, uh,
Okay.
the money I've had from jobs, the money that is mine, the social security check that is mine, all of those things.
I don't know who you are. Okay. But what about the money that was collected via like the GFN, the Go, like the Go?
395 in total.
Okay.
Would you
And
like me to
then
prove that to you?
at some point, yes, but not right this second. So then if that is true, so then you made, we'll say, we'll just round it up to 400.
Yeah.
And then did people send you like actual just donations?
Not after, not for
I'm sorry.
the only donations that I received were $700 back on last October to get um
Hey, Faith, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the way that like because I've always shown you respect, right?
yeah.
Okay, so the only way that this works is if you can be completely honest with me. And I have heard you, hold on, let me finish. I have heard you admit to people on panels
Mhm.
that they have donated to you more than that during that time period.
Well, that's not what my receipts say.
Okay. Well, I'm going based off of what you said. I don't, the receipts didn't really speak to me. I haven't had a conversation with them yet, but what you said, and I have, again, I am a receipt queen. I love receipts. So I have already been playing videos and I have already heard you. I just want to set that kind of like tone that we're going to be
Mhm.
honest is all. Okay. So you're saying that you only got donated $700 in.
What month are we speaking of? Because the only month I remember, and
Okay.
I
Well, then
know for
explain
a
that
fact
when you were raising money
that
for,
GoFundMe has been up.
oh, you still have it.
That GoFundMe was up from a year and a half ago. I took it down.
Okay. Okay.
That GoFundMe, that GFM, sorry,
You're good.
only made $395. That's it.
Mm, okay.
That's it. My
Okay.
goal was 50K.
But,
It
mhm.
never happened.
um, but I'm saying like, so like, do you have like a CA or a Venmo? Like, do you have
Yeah.
those? Did
Hmm.
people donate through, through there?
How much? Like, it doesn't say, like, people didn't put moving on it. Like, I've gotten money, so I'm just confused of what you mean exactly.
I'm aware, Texas girl. But you've never like sat down either just by yourself or with maybe some friends because I know that you have some people on here who you trust or your parents and
Like,
tried to
what
like.
month would you like
I'm sorry.
What month would you like receipts of?
Is there? Can you pull your phone like I don't know or like I don't. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
What month would you like receipts of?
Well, I mean, I guess what I'm confused on is like how long were you collect like
The go The GFM was up
We,
last
mhm,
year. Was
mhm.
up last year up until about 6 months ago.
And you're saying that in that time period, you only collected
Yes,
um, 400.
3 months. So
Did you have multiple GoFundMe's?
just one for moving. I've had GFMs in the past, but
Hmm.
they were for separate things.
Okay. So let's just say the 400 for that. And then you don't have any idea from like Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all those things, how much has been sent to.
It was, if anything, I think honestly, the most money that I've made is from streaming, period. Um, in GFM and Cash App and all these things.
It was.
I would say, I mean, I can go through every month, but I really don't want to do that.
Hmm.
But
Do you not want to do that because you're scared of what like reality might show you?
no, I don't want to do that because it's a lot of work to pull up every single receipt.
I mean, I feel like maybe those people had to do a lot of work to get that money to you, you know? Because a lot
Um,
of those people probably aren't like live streamers that get gifted. They probably go to like work and stuff.
I mean,
But okay, so then there's that, and then what about these? What are they called? The oversea tribal. I'm sorry.
what about them?
Well, wasn't that part of it or no?
No,
What was that? What did you take those out for? Was that just to gift more people?
yeah.
Okay. Um. So then the money that you got from the stream Meet Me,
Hmm.
is that what's called? Was
Yeah,
that was were people gifting you because they were trying to help you?
yeah,
So
yes.
okay. So
And
how
and
much in that time frame when you started telling people you wanted to move and collect money for that, how much do you think you made in like a 2 or 3 month period?
2 or 3 months,
Well, I mean, I don't know this since
over
however
5 years,
long.
I told you
Yeah,
40.
but we can't do for 5 years, right, Faith? Because you didn't tell everybody 5 years ago you wanted to move. You said a
Yes, I
year.
did.
I thought you
Yes,
said
I
it was
did.
just a year ago.
The GFM was up for a year. You don't get it, do you? The GFM was up for a year. I've
So when
told
did you tell people that you want to start raising money to move out?
on here or on the other platform. Because I was on
Both.
the platform for 5 years,
On both.
7 years in total.
Mhm. So for 7 years, you've been telling everybody you want to collect money or you would like to save some money so that you'd be able to afford to move out on your own and then
Yeah,
but also afford like because it's expensive, right? Because it's not
yeah.
just like rent
It's
and like
five to
food.
seven. It's
Because you
five to
need
7 grand a month.
right.
Period.
Okay. So in the 7 years that you've been, I guess, doing this,
Hmm.
why have you not moved out for an extended period of time? Because I know that there's been
I did
for how long?
30 days.
So as an extended period of time. So 30 days is like a vacation to some people. And where did you move to for 30 days?
A nursing home.
Huh? A nursing home? And
Yes.
you used the money?
No, I used the respite care that my insurance provided, and I do that every single year.
Mhm,
But moving out in terms of that,
mhm.
let's do this math. Okay, do
Okay.
this math with me. 5 to 7 grand a month times 24 hours times
I'm sorry.
25 to
No,
30,
no, no, no. Wait, what? Why would we do 5 to 7 grand a month times 24 hours?
because that's what the assisted living costs. That's how much the care is going to be, and that, and then 20 $25 an hour is how much I need to pay the caregiver.
Um. Okay. Okay. Let's go with that. Okay. So how much is that? You've done the math, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much is that a month?
Well, it's 500K a year.
500K a year.
Maybe more.
Okay. So did you explain that to people? Because you
Yeah.
said so. Then
Yeah.
why was the GoFundMe only for 50K?
Why was the GoFundMe for 50K? Because I want to be realistic and see if I can even get there.
Okay. So
Okay.
50K
I
50K would cover like what? Like
50K would cover about 8 months.
wait, what? Faith, I'm struggling with your math, babe. You just said it would be $500,000 for the whole year.
No, a year.
Yeah,
$500,000 a year.
$500,000 for 365 days, right?
Yeah.
And then I just asked you how much would $50,000 cover, and you said 8 months.
Yeah.
That's no, not yeah. The math isn't mathing, babe. Because then you only have 4 months left. What are you doing with the other 450K? Gifting people?
What do you mean? The 50K is
I don't
what
even know
my
that this is
GFM
relevant.
was. The 50K is what my GFM was. If I got there, then I would.
Okay, so just listen for me. Just listen to me for a second. So I said how much do you need to survive the year?
Yeah.
And you said
I,
$500,000.
yeah.
And so then I said so then I asked you why was the GoFundMe for only for 50K? You answered, and I said how long would have that have covered you, right? And
Yes.
you said for 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so that 50K gets you to August, right? Through August, because that's the eighth
Okay.
month, right? August is the eighth month of the year.
That 50K gets me through August. Yes.
So then you would have 450K left. Let's just say you raise 500K. Let's just say that.
Yeah. If I raise
But
500K,
but why would you need? So then how would 50K get you through 8 months? But then you somehow need 450K to get you through the next four.
the rest of my life.
That's not
See,
what you said. That's not what
well,
you said.
that's
You
what it
said
means. 500K a year for the rest of my life because living in assisted living is
no,
not 8 months.
Faith. You're not. I don't think you're understanding what you're saying, babe.
500K a year.
You're saying, yeah, I no, you can keep repeating it. I'm saying like you're you're it's just yeah, you're just saying the same thing over and over. I'm
Okay.
not
What
against
are
you,
you
you
not
know that. I'm
understanding?
trying to understand.
What are So you not understanding?
the math, right? So
Well,
if
maybe my math is off. I'm not
yeah.
very good at math.
And to be
Yeah.
honest, and to be frank with you, for me right now, the math isn't even that important. I think we're getting caught up on that. I think that I feel like I'm getting a different version of the story that I've kind of like heard.
From other people. Yes.
No. I told you this on Favorited. I had been watching that thing play out
Hmm.
a couple of months ago when like it was like real. Well, I mean, I guess it hasn't really died down or whatever, but and I heard different versions of this. And I just watched the clips, literally like on this live when I first started it, of you like admitting to different people on different or panels or whatever of like dollar amounts. Somebody would say like I donated or I gave you this amount of money towards you moving, and you acknowledged that and agreed to that.
They gave me money. Yes. They gave me money.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that dollar amount isn't what you're saying it is what how much so then how much did people donate directly to you?
For the GFM,
Nope. For just like here's $500 on Cash App or whatever.
Cash App, I would
Or
say,
whatever. Just any of them. I'm just saying in
I
general.
just told you,
Mhm.
I made 40,000
On
on
Cash
that
App.
platform. On
Oh.
and meet me.
Uh-huh.
And then I gifted 60K back into the platform.
You're not answering the question though. I'm asking you, how much did people, individuals, just send to you? Not on Meet Me, on these other payment apps. A roundabout number.
Uh, I would say like maybe $1,300. I can't go through every single transaction. It's been 5 years.
So what I'm explaining to you is that
I,
I have heard
I
you.
don't know how I'm supposed to pull up
Yeah.
yearly costs on PayPal, but I can do that. I can do
Mhm.
that.
No, I don't need you. Listen, I think that the thing that I felt before, where I disagreed with you, is that it felt like you didn't care that there were people who actually felt hurt. Even when you got to a point where you were like, fine, I'll just pay you guys back. It was like, I'm only doing
Yeah,
this to kind of
you're
like
right. I
silence.
don't care. I don't. If you gift me, you gift money because you wanted to.
And
Period.
I, it's almost like, and I'm not, this isn't like a dig at you. I'm like when I give to a homeless, if I see a homeless person on the street, I don't know what they're going to go buy with it. I'm
Yeah.
hoping
So
it's
why am I held accountable then?
because that homeless person is someone that I don't know
And you'll
who,
never see again, right?
hold on, a lot of these people were good friends of yours. And I know they were good friends. Hold on, hold on. I don't know their names, but I know they were because I listened to them in boxes with you having a conversation, and they were distraught. They were crying and upset. And you go ahead.
Um, you know why? This happened last year. This whole situation blew up 6 months ago.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
situation came around a year and
Mhm.
a half ago when I started talking about it. And no one was mad then when I had 40,000 followers. When my video got 2.9 million views,
Mhm.
everything started to blow up. No one cared then, and everyone cares now. And
Mhm.
that is wrong because this happened last year. There is no reason that someone is going to come back a year later and be like, oh my God, you took my money. No.
So let me say this too, and I know this is probably gonna be an unpopular opinion with people in the chat. I actually don't entirely disagree. I watched for months, day after day, people come up in her boxes and go at her. And some people, I could feel it off the jump. It was genuine. But there did, and then maybe I'm
Um,
wrong, but it did. There were a lot of people who it just felt like they were up there to beat the shit out of her, and
yes. Thank you. Thank you so
well,
much.
I'm not like excusing the behavior. I'm saying
Oh,
like,
I know. But I'm saying thank you anyway.
yeah,
Because
no, I
I
mean,
know it was wrong and I
and
know people are hurt and I'm aware of that. But what I'm not going to do
are
is give
you?
them their money back. I'm not going to give them their money back. Point blank, period. If you give someone, no matter where it is, you can't come back and be like, oh, you didn't use it for what I wanted you to or for what I thought you were going to. So you're under investigation or.
Faith, can I have a be like on a real level with you? When you
Yeah,
do that little like mocking thing that you're doing,
yeah.
where you're kind of like downplaying what like or like making fun of them. I have seen you up here on this app several times in tears because of the way people have treated you and the way people have talked to you and the way people have made fun of you or
It's not me
whatever.
making fun of them. It's me calling them out on
That's
their awful
But what are you
behavior.
calling them out for? I don't.
I'm calling them out for coming back a year later and being like, give me my money. I'm upset.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to mock anyone. I know people are upset with me. But
I
the
think it's just the
harmful
voice. I think it's just
interaction,
a little like voice thing is all. I'm not.
the constant harassing, the constant unaliving messages that I receive, that's disgusting. I'm done. Okay?
If that's true, I totally agree. Yeah, I don't think you just I
I
don't think
don't
anybody deserves that over this. Like that's
I don't deserve that.
okay.
Really.
Have
And
you and not that I mean you don't need to pull them up, but like has anybody
yes,
ever
I'll
seen
read them to
these?
you. I'll read them to you. Everyone has seen them. Everyone's seen them.
Um I okay. While you're doing that, do you care if I like kind of if we move this along just because this is like this far back in the kind of where I wanted to get to?
Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Is that okay?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
I still
So
think
all this has been like continuing, right? People are still not happy with you. And in all fairness, babe, I think that your reaction to all of it is why that you're getting that reaction from them.
I can't play nice after being harassed for months. And
I
I'm not
don't.
telling myself anymore.
I think you have to remember. I didn't just show up.
Hmm.
I just
I
haven't
know,
been
but you're
vocal
doing
in
this for
it.
content.
I'm not
Period.
actually. That's what the people are texting you on your phone, but I'm not, and I'd never have treated you that way.
I know, but why are you doing this again and
I've
bringing it
never done this. I've
again?
never even spoke on this. The only reason that
But
I
you talked
even
to me on it on Favor Day. Did you not?
you
Why'd you bring
requested
it
me
up
to battle
again?
you.
Yeah.
You
I
requested me to
requested the
battle you, and
battle
I
for
just
you.
said like, yeah, I've always been kind of interested. We had a very Faith. I was very very kind to you, and
Of
I have
course you
and I have
were.
that whole live recorded. So please don't make it out to be something it wasn't. I was very respectful to you. I even offered you the help
I'm
that you so
doing this
desperately need.
because someone asked me to be here,
It was
and
me. I sent you the live.
I know, I know. But
Okay.
people are texting me. People are texting me saying Shelby wants you to come in a box. Shelby wants
That I
you
didn't
to
ever
come in a
say that.
box.
I never
And,
said. I just said that if she came in here and wanted to come up and talk, I would love to. I even said Eric and Tay
well,
could.
people have said to me
Okay.
that you wanted to talk to me.
Okay.
Is that true? Yeah. And I'm only doing this because I'm trying to be cordial and kind and not get out of character, but this happens every day. I don't
Hmm.
want to do this anymore. I don't.
Well, that's why I wanted to give like you a different environment to do it again. Because Faith, let me just explain something to you. I'm not against you.
I know. But
And I
I
felt like
would
I
not
made that
get
clear the
more
first time I met you.
appreciated.
I think you have people contacting you right now telling you that I might be against you because they're also down here in my request. I think that you constantly have people in your ear that call themselves your friends, that say that they're worried about you, that pretend to have your best interests at heart, who don't really know how to give you good advice, who don't understand what it's like to be a live streamer, who don't understand exactly what went on a year ago, who don't understand some of the hurt that is has been caused. He's in my request, and he will stay there, because I'm not done having a one-on-one conversation. Here's the
If
thing:
you want
you
to have a
deserve to get to
one-on-one
speak.
conversation, if you want to have a one-on-one conversation, it doesn't have to be here. So
No, it
before
doesn't. I actually tried to do that after favorited. I said like, we let's get in contact, and then somebody got in your ear named Kaylee, and you didn't speak to me ever again after that. And I sent you several requests to co-host on favorited just to say hi and catch up with you. I don't need to interview it, Faith. Listen, I understand that a lot of people use you for clout. I think that there is a lot
emojis,
of.
by the way.
Oh, I've given her plenty of chance to speak. Aloha. I'm. Here's the thing. I won't be gaslit though into being something that I'm not.
Oh
And
yeah.
what I never have been is somebody who needs somebody for clout. Trust me. These numbers right here, you that's nothing for me.
Okay. Well, if you want to have a conversation, I will give you my snap. I've given everyone my snap, and we can actually have a conversation. It doesn't need to be brought here. It doesn't need to be the subject of drama. It's not going in one ear out the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's definitely not. I've just been so frustrated with this whole thing because I never get left alone. People are mad, let them be mad. People like me, great, let them like me. If people don't, that's fine.
So just a response, just really quickly to that. It seems like you actually do care if people are mad because you are saying like people need to get over it, people need to move on. This happened.
I don't
X.
care if people are mad, Shelby. They can be mad and have their feelings hurt. What I care about is the constant harassment. That's it.
And you mean like the messages and
The messages, the telling me to go die.
can I see those? You don't have to show them on screen if you don't
Yeah,
want to.
I'll read them.
Um,
I'll read them. How about that? How about that?
okay. Hi Tay,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going. I just got home, but I had multiple people tell me that I was wanted in here.
Who is messaging y'all and saying I had a whole live
Eric,
planned where I was.
Eric also got the same text, so we were just wondering what we
I
had
mean,
to
I am glad that y'all showed up. I mean, I don't know if I'm glad, but I mean, anyway, yeah, I don't know,
You obviously have something to ask them, yes?
I had nothing to ask them. I mean, what I guess like since you're up here, like, what's this like? I don't know. What are your intentions? I don't know. I really, I don't know why anybody would have told you that, but
I don't know. I just got a message that said, "Why is Shelby wanting you in the live?" And I said, "Who's Shelby?" Like I have no like
why is
that.
Shelby what?
Why is Shelby wanting you in their live? And I said, I have no idea who Shelby is, but they're not saying you're live. So, and that's
Yeah.
not me being rude in any way. Like I literally just I have no idea who you are, so I didn't
No,
know.
yeah, fair.
And if
Okay.
nobody asks for me, then that's totally fine. I have no issue with that. But if you have any questions, I'm more
To be honest, and like I'm not trying to be rude, I didn't even ask for Faith. I said like if Faith wants to come, sure. And then Texas girl said like if you sent it to her, she would probably come. And but there was no like idea of like let's bring her up and like it,
yeah, I
I
get that
do
for
think that
sure.
she deserves. And the chat may not like this, but I do think that if she doesn't seem to want it, deserves a space to just talk like in quiet. Every time I see
Yeah,
it,
for
it's
sure.
fucking chaos, and everybody's yelling over her and answering for her. And I mean that on both sides. I mean that on people who are against her, but I also mean that on people who supposedly support her.
That's yeah, for sure.
It feels like from what I've seen, and not so much. I haven't seen a whole lot of you, so I can't really speak on that, but like I've seen quite a bit now of like Eric and then specifically this Tim character. And it is very like, why is Faith even here? Like, just go and they'll just talk for her.
Oh yeah, I think. I mean, granted, Eric's my boyfriend, so I
Yo,
don't
I
have
know that.
but a lot of my feelings towards Tim have changed. I think Tim completely controls Faith. I think genuinely, like Tim might be a great person, but I think he definitely took his powers and abused them, and 100% just wants to sit there behind the phone and act all keyboard crusader and just do exactly what he wants to do, sit there and block everyone. He literally quoted, like, I literally was like, who is blocking everyone in her live? Because I was a mod. I removed myself as a mod from Face Live. But I did say that like direct quote from him, he said, Faith told us that she wanted us to purge her live. which those words, quote from Faith, she said she did not want her life purged. She just wanted people that were being rude, disrespectful, and blatantly rude to be blocked from her life.
Which is a lot of people.
Okay, so be it. Whatever. If that's how it is, that's how it is. If that's what you want your life to be, then that's fine. But again, I think Tim is doing too much. I think he's literally just
I got it.
doing way too much. I think that there's people that get mod in someone who might be, and this is nothing on Faith, again, because I stepped away from the problem. I'm not part of this situation anymore. Is Faith still my friend? Yes. But I don't want to be part of it because it always comes back to me. It's always come back to literally the fact that I have literally done so much for Faith,
Like
and
what?
then somehow, like
That
what?
scared me. I didn't know you were on camera, and I just
No.
yeah. I didn't mean that's like rude. I just meant like
No.
what are the things?
There's a laundry list of things I've done for Faith, but
And I can
shit.
multiple things. But
Shelby, can you get these racist fucking homophobics off your screen?
Oh, they're racist and homophobic.
Yeah.
that
Extreme.
doesn't come to me. There's no way you're telling that.
You're
to me.
sitting there with him, girl.
Oh.
Just because someone else is one thing.
Yeah, that's your man, bitch.
Okay.
Anyways, continue your conversation.
Thanks.
The funny thing is, like, you don't let people speak. You let people dictate your speech.
I can't hear you. What do you? I let what?
Like, you, obviously, you wanted them in here. You listened to someone that you knew.
I don't know why you keep saying that though, Faith. Like,
Because
please.
millions of people have messaged me, have messaged Kay,
Millions.
have messaged Eric. I have gotten so many DMs.
About what?
Come in Shelby's live. Come in Shelby's live.
You received millions of messages when I went live at 8 o'clock this evening.
Yes.
In an hour and 27 minutes, you've received millions.
Yes. At least from 5 people, 6 people. Yeah.
That math that you carry around with you is going to get you in serious trouble one day when you got to pay some taxes. What do you mean? You just went from millions to 5.
That is a lot of people.
5 people is a lot of people out of 673 people. 5 people is a lot.
You're an idiot. Bye, Shelby.
Let me just really quickly explain something to everyone. And this includes her. This includes Tay, Eric, Tim, every single one of them. You guys will always stay exactly where you are in life because of the way that you move and the way that you treat people. And Faith, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. And the first time I met you, I was extremely kind to you. I heard you out. I wanted to know, your side of things because I hadn't really ever heard it, because I do feel like people talk over you. And I also feel like people speak for you. But I also think that you're an extremely intelligent person. And I think that you know exactly what you're doing. I think that, you allow people to assume that because you have a disability that you maybe didn't come up with a plan or an idea yourself, or you didn't mean to scam people, or you don't really know exactly, what the dollar amounts are, or what platform you got it on, or what year you got it, or month you got it. And I think that you like to cause mass confusion and chaos so that people will just given moment. Well, I have a news flash for you. You're not, and you never will be, treating people the way that you do. Nobody will ever consider you the most important person in the room with a nasty, disgusting heart like you have. Side note. You know what? I'm going to table it because we're going to get to it. But I just want to put this out there. If you are somebody who dealt with her, you're going to have to let it go at some point. You're never going to get through to her. She will never think that she is wrong. I have never once in the last 6 months of watching her ever seen her admit to being wrong. Not with her parents, not with a friend, not with this scamming shit, not with any of it. She has never once been wrong in her eyes. There is a fucking explanation, reasoning, excuse for everything. Everything. And you know what? Maybe nobody should be warning her about the people, what the people around her may or may not be doing. Maybe this is the universe's way or God's way of giving her back what she put out into this world. Because if they're doing what I think they're doing, in whatever